That's what I'm talking about. All right. Good evening, everybody. It is good to be back. It is good to be live. It is good to be here. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy last couple of days. Let me make sure my audio is doing. Yes, my audio is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Holy crap. It is good to be back. Project Storytime right in. First one in the door says, "Hail, boss. Hail, brother." And he says, "Welcome back. Sweet moogly boogly. The boss is back," from Chris Persia. Thank you, brother. Yeah, no goofing off anymore. The boss is back. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Southern Viking, it's time to wake the neighbors, even in the evening, right here on Loki's Mornings of Mischief, even though it isn't the morning. Holy crap, what a crazy past couple of days. ZBR, what's up, brother? Good evening. Good evening. Luis Sparrow. Good evening, Luis. It is good to see you. Welcome back to Loki's Mornings of Mischief. And Papa Cotton, what's up, Papa? What is up? Crazy past couple of days. And it's gonna be a little crazier. Loki, why didn't you do like the video and all that stuff? I was going to do a video, unlimited power. Sparta is dead for the moment. Sparta is DOA. Sparta took a hit during all the weather and is all silent on the Sparta front. So I don't know if it's the PSU. I don't know what it is. Power supply unit, for anybody who doesn't know. I'm going to have her looked at. But yeah, not even a tornado can stop you. Heck yeah, boss. That's right. That's right. Not having any power because I stole Thor's hammer. I had to give it back so that I could get electricity back. Someday, Eris and I will stream again. That's right. She'll be back. She will be back. Most of her stuff's fine. Sparta took a hit, so I'm going to have to reinstall all my video editing software on this thing, and hopefully by next week, I figure I'll come out with a video on Tuesday and Thursday again. Hopefully I can do that. And I'm not stuck not being able to come out with any content. That would suck. We are on a roll. We have been on a roll this past couple of weeks. So hopefully she'll get back. She'll get better. Pat S said we lost power Thursday night for 14 hours, dude. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I feel so bad, dude. It sucks. It sucks. It was nice and cool yesterday. So it was nice and cool yesterday. Windows open. Nice airflow through the house, kept things cool. I kept an eye on everything. There was okay, I have no idea why I was getting a call, but all right. There was someone down the street. They got their house broke into. So I was just like all eyes on the home front. Eris was back and forth, different places, seeing people, talking to people. But Mark Damfleet tired. It's that damn Mexican's fault. I'm sure. I'm sure it is. Loki, how are you? I am tired, Penny, but I am here. So it's been a crazy couple of days. Almost 1 million people without power all day Friday. A lot of today, I think there's still 500,000 people without power. Prayers to everyone out there in Houston that still doesn't have power. It is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. So Thursday, dude, we were just supposed to have like scattered showers. No one was expecting anything. No one definitely wasn't expecting this. Tornadoes, 100-mile-an-hour winds, all kinds of craziness. It just happened. It went from light rain to holy hell, what is going on in a matter of minutes. And that lasted for about 30 minutes. And that 30-minute storm took out power for almost 1 million people, if not more, if not over 1 million. Power lines, not just power lines down, but transfer stations down. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. So some people had power, some people didn't have power. I used a lawnmower and weed eater today. I can't walk. Bro, it is good to see you, Mr. CCDB. It is good to see you, my friend. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. I'm sorry you can't walk. Put your feet up. Get some rest, brother. You deserve it. I've got a whole bunch of people I've got to thank. So many people reached out. And there's so many people that I've gotta pull this up because so many people reached out, and I want to get in as many thank yous as I possibly can tonight. Because man, it was absolutely nuts. Andy Andrew over at Ripa. Thank you, brother, so very much. Joseph Malozzi. What is up, my friend? Thank you very much for the well wishes and the prayers. We massively appreciate it. Tom over at Midnight's Edge. Dave Bob, the Rooster, Dave Bob. Thank you for reaching out, brother. Doomcock. Holy shit, thank you. D said prayers for you and everybody in Houston. Thank you, brother. Brandon the Anime Guy reached out. Thank you, my friend. Loriana Creel. Such a beautiful, wonderful lady, guys. If you have not subscribed to Lorena Creel's channel, thank you. Lady Mist, Guardian of the Void, thank you. We are both safe. We are both okay. The house didn't get hit bad. It was just everything got hit around us. So we got really lucky. We got really, really lucky. 100-mile-an-hour winds. Pat S said 80-mile-an-hour gust. New Orleans did okay, but my neighborhood really ate it. Brother, I am sorry. I am sorry. It was so crazy what happened. Just out of nowhere. Man Squatch, what is up? Power to the Loki. Loki's arc. We saw that, dude. Thank you. Me and Eris laughed our butts off when we saw that. Did you get the videos? We got two. We got two of everything. I loved it, dude. I absolutely loved it. Jay, drunk brother. Thank you for reaching out, brother. That means everything. Classic Comics, brother, guys. Classic Comics is on the Comic Book Roundtable with us. He does have his own channel. Thank you, my friend, so much. Of course, my mods, Mark the Imply Tired, Chris Persia, Josh, everybody, Zero coming in and covering Friday, doing the show with Arwen. It's absolutely nuts. No, the house didn't get hit. Thor actually came through and protected your home, even though I had his hammer. It's probably because he wanted his hammer back. He didn't want to accidentally hit the hammer. So, yeah, and it was crazy. Lady Mist, it was absolutely nuts. Came out of nowhere, and just wreaked havoc all throughout Houston. A lot of people got hurt. A couple of people died. Prayers to everybody that got hit, that is still without power. I hope you guys get power soon. I really do. I hope you guys get power soon, and that everybody is okay. Zeropium is the man, yo. Zero is so cool, guys. Zero is so cool stepping in and doing what he could. I absolutely appreciate it. Arwen and Dave Bob and him did an absolutely awesome job. A phenomenal job on Friday. I couldn't ask for a better team. From Mike. Mike started that show, whether he showed his face or not. Adega ended it. So many great people. So many awesome, great people that are kicking butt and taking names. I missed like 4 shows that I was invited to. Shout out to everybody. I'm so sorry this happened. I wish it hadn't. I hate being like, yeah, I'll be there, and then nothing from me. I called a couple of people to try and get in touch with other people because I couldn't get on Twitter. I couldn't get on the internet. I couldn't do nothing. So phone lines were iffy and kept going out. I tried calling a couple of people and the phone line kept going out. Rod Thunderheart, brother, thank you so very much for your well wishes and everything, brother. War Pig, Guinea Pig Collective. War Pig over at the Guinea Pig Collective. Thank you very much, man. Leia Rose, hello. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing well. We are okay, and that's the big thing. We are okay. We didn't get hit. We just lost power for a couple days. So when the power came on earlier, I was just like, unlimited power. Yes, I did the Star Wars thing. I did the Emperor thing. I really did. Good news. What's the good news? Unlimited power. Don't forget Zax. Zax too. Zax sent a message too. Huge thank you to Zax. Mags got in contact with me. Squeaka Mouse, Mary's Game Room. So many awesome people. Coach O'Dragon, brother, thank you. PJ over at Orville reached out, texted, called. Thank you guys so very much. Comic Relief Crusader, Asaj Melody, ZBR, who was just saying something. ZBR said, thank God you and Eris are both safe. Thank you, ZBR, brother. Thank you so very much. Script Doctor reached out. Script, if you're listening, thank you, brother. If you haven't heard your name, either I'm working my way to it, or I've already said it. Bruce Lombardo, Dick's Division. Thank you, my friend, so very much. Claire Fries, so many people reached out, so many people called. Thank you guys so very much. It means so much to me and Eris to know that when the shit hit the fan, you guys were there. And immediately, like, holy crap, Loki, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you and Eris are okay. I'm glad, that it sucks you lost power. Hopefully it gets turned on soon, but you guys are okay. So it's just, it was so crazy and came out of nowhere that we just didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody was expecting it. I've seen areas that are absolutely fine. They look fine, like nothing happened. And then you'll look at something, you go, it looks like a disaster area. Yeah. Downtown got hit hard. Tons of office buildings got all their windows blown out. People, you'll see video of people, you can see it's like the damn office building is caught in the tornado. And you just see the tornado spinning around the office building. And you're like, holy crap. Holy crap. It was just nuts. It was nuts. And as soon as the hail started like pelting the windows, I was like, this is not good. This is going to be bad. I've been through a couple. I was in one in Branson, a big one. Looked like someone took a shotgun and just emptied a fully auto shotgun and just emptied it into our condo. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. This wasn't that bad. Tore the roof off of everything, and it was so much damage. This wasn't that bad. But getting everything fixed. I'm gonna call my computer guy and have him look at Sparta. Hopefully it won't cost that much. Hopefully it's just the power supply unit, and that's all there is. And hopefully that won't be a big ask. But it's so good to be online again. It is so good to be on and to see everybody. Man, how much I don't know if I can ever walk away from this, because just those couple of days was like, because I'm fine. It's different when you're ill. I've been ill before and been in there just puking my guts out and sleeping all day. And just like, oh, I just want to get better. That's totally different than like, man, I want to go online. I want to do the Late Show. I want to go and do this guy's show. I told this guy I'd be over here. Mephisto's movie reviews. I was supposed to be on his channel earlier today at like 2 to do the Mad Max thing. I couldn't go. I didn't have power. So it got hotter today, but it wasn't too hot. that it was so bad that we couldn't take it. So Pat S says, Loki, next week reach out and wish Gary a belated birthday. I like him know you were out of pocket. He does, or he should. I told Anima what happened and showed her what happened. I think Gary knows what happened, but I will. I'll talk to him, and but I'm pretty sure he knows how bad it was and what was going on. I hated missing his birthday. When Anima sent me that message, hey, we're gonna get everybody together for Gary's birthday, I was like, I can't. I wish I could. And she was like, oh, I understand. Sometimes you got to plan these things more in advance. I was like, no, really, I would. I'd just dump whatever I'm doing and jump on there, but I can't because we haven't had power in the last day. So it's I feel so bad about stuff like that. I feel so crappy because, man, I would have loved to be there. I'd love to hang out with everybody and have a good time. That's the big thing that you want to do. You want to be there and you want to have a good time with people. And I know a lot of people get wrapped up in the, oh, well, this could be good for my channel thing. But more importantly is going on and having fun with a group of people and hanging out. There's enough. I'm going to use you for a building block, and I'm going to use you, and you're going to use me. And there's enough out there for those people to just go and do that. I don't care about that. I like going on and having a good time, laughing, getting into trouble and mischief. Like with this guy right here, Pops. He says, just glad things are getting back under control. I just hope it stays that way. We don't have any more of this nonsense. And it's good to be back on here, brother. And it's good to see you. Thank you, Pops. Mansquatch, Loki, did you manage to eat all your ice cream and other frozen foods? So, Eris's parents don't live that far away. So we were able to take all our frozen stuff and all our refrigerated stuff over there. But like I said, I pretty much stayed here. Someone broke into a house down the street, and I sure as crap wasn't going to have that happen to us. So I stayed, and I had my little pistol, and if anybody wanted to F around, they'd find out. They'd find out what happened. So, but nobody did. A lot of us keep an eye on each other. My neighbor behind me, the one I wake up every single morning when I start the morning show, get her out of bed. She was really nice. She came by, checked on us. We checked on her. I went by and checked on her, and she didn't even recognize me. She was like, there's some guy standing in front of my driveway. Looks like he's about to wave at me. And I was like, hello? And she goes, is that you? And I said, yeah, that's me. And she goes, I didn't even recognize you. I didn't have my hat on. I didn't have my glasses on. Oh, man. Yeah, I was waiting. We've got all kinds of stuff for any kind of intruders or looters. That's right. If you defeat a looter, do they give you a reward? They better. They will give me a reward, and that reward would be, fuck, shit, fuck, I'm dead. Pardon my language for anybody out there that doesn't like curse words. But yeah, that's the reward I get. Holy shit. Wow, I'm on my door in like 3 years. I can't imagine living in a neighborhood where you have to lock your door. We don't usually live in a neighborhood where you have to lock your door. This was a looter. So this was someone going around looking for people that weren't home to get into their house with no power, no security system, no nothing. And sure as shit wasn't going to happen what happened to me. So that would suck if after all that you came home and some dumbass stole your collection. That's right. I'd be pissed. So I wasn't leaving. I sure as shit wasn't leaving. I've got a security system. So, but what good's a security system if you don't have any power to power the security system? No, we ain't doing that. So, but we're okay. We're good. It's good to see you all. It's good to see everybody fighting the good fight and keeping everything going, even when someone is down, and keeping smiles on people's faces. That's huge, guys. Thank you so much. All those messages, all those DMs, people reaching out. You guys are the absolute best. I couldn't ask for better friends, for better people to work with. I got a Doberman security system. That's right. Snowdub knows what's up. His Dobermans protect his house. They don't need power. They just need to be a little hungry and for some dumbass to jump the wrong fence. And that's the ass. We were talking about that earlier today. Release the hounds. Right. That's going to be Snowdub at 90. Mr. Burns, release the hounds. With all his record collection behind him. All his gold records from his hit singles. Like Rents do, bitch. So, it's nice to see that you are trying to look like me. I cut my mustache so I don't have the twisty tool. Dude, I love that. I love the little twisty. I loved that. Damn it, Mr. CCDB. I love that. I love that. I can't. It doesn't really. Yeah. So I can kind of get it going, but yeah, no. So. Holy crap. I live in the UK. I only have a kitchen knife and cheese grater to defend myself with. Dude, can't you have a crossbow? Can you have a crossbow? Can you like get a crossbow imported? Or is that illegal too? See, I don't know. I don't remember. I know you all can't have guns and shit, but can you have a crossbow? Just get him in the thigh. Fleshy part of the thigh. And then once they go down, tell them to roll around on the ground and rub some dirt in it. They'll be all right. Crossbows are legal. Okay, that's what I thought. Get your crossbow, dude. Get your crossbow. That way you can just hit them in the fleshy area of the thigh. And when they go down, my leg. You'd be like, rub some dirt in it. Roll around on the ground. You'll be all right. Call the cops. And I know you can get hit for like going, oh, well, you took matters into your own hands and it was too, oh, that's crazy. I mean, can you imagine? I'm not knocking your country, not at all. Could you imagine someone breaks into your house and you defend yourself? Son of a bitch wants to do harm to you, might want to do harm to your family. You take him down. You end up getting sued because you were too aggressive in the way that you took down the guy that's in your house. Nope. No, I love the castle law. And the castle law is that if you're defending your home or property, you are within your rights to go off and beat the shit out of them. They always side with the perp. I couldn't believe that. When I first heard about that, because I didn't hear about that until way after I came to, I was in the UK for a couple of weeks, and I didn't hear about that until years after. And I was like, that's crazy. You can't defend your home. If someone breaks into your home and you're at home, then that means they need to do you harm. You should be well within your rights to defend yourself and do whatever you need to do to keep yourself alive. So that means, baseball bat with nails in it, whatever. PJ, what is up, brother? PJ, thank you so much for the well wishes and the DMs. Maria, thank you. I once knew a girl named Maria. Thank you so much. Everybody that reached out. Penny! So many wonderful people that reached out. This has been really crazy. Snowdub, give me a call. being like, hey, you got a couple people worried about you, bro. And I'm like, holy crap, how did you know already? How did you know? And he's like, well, this person saw this and da 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 and called me. He's like, okay. Man. Well, damn. I guess my weather dominator needs some more work. Damn it, Shum. You stop that. You stop that right now. You stop the weather dominator, Shum. You stop it. You stop it right now. Holy crap. A farmer shot a guy in the leg when he tried to break into his home, yet he was jailed for protecting himself. Went to prison for 10 years. That's insane. That's insane. When the criminals have more rights than you do. That's starting to pop up here. That is starting to pop up here. There's a comic book store. I know I told you guys, I don't know if you were around when you heard this. There was a comic book store, got broken into in Sacramento, California. Twice. Got broken into, and then 2 days later got broken into again. Same guy. The police cannot profile the perpetrator because that's racial profiling. That's racial profiling. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Cops can't do their job. Police can't do their job. We're getting there. ZBR, we're getting there. I'm sure we will. The perp sued him. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be there in not too long. It's crazy. Was it hit again by the same guy? Oh, that's nuts. If it was, I didn't hear about it because I've been a little busy the last couple of days. Yeah, same dude. Same dude. Police can't say it's the same dude though, and they can't treat him like he's the same guy because that would be profiling, and they're not allowed to profile suspects anymore. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Maximum insanity right there. Can't profile a suspect. That robs someone's shit. He had him on camera. He's got the guy on camera. He looks right at the camera. Doesn't care. Doesn't care. It's the same guy. Sorry, sir, but we can't make that determination. That would be profiling the suspect. We'd have to catch him. And he would have to what? Admit that was him? All he has to do is go, wasn't me. Maybe it wasn't you. The old Eddie Murphy defense. Wasn't me. I saw you. I saw you coming out of Juanisha's house. Tell me it wasn't you. Wasn't me. Maybe it wasn't you. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I'm thankful. I am thankful today that we've got power, that the house wasn't damaged, that we don't have to go stay in some hotel or something while stuff get fixed or move all our stuff into storage. Oh, I felt such a rhythm last week. Had a couple videos come out that did really well. Live streams were really great. And then this happened. And they're like, well, it might be a couple days, might be a week, might be 2 weeks. And I'm like, please, no. No. Mike's calling me. Hey, we'll do this and this. I'll bring this person on. We'll do this and blah, 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 blah. And we'll plan it out. And Snowdub's like, dude, I may be able to do this and this. Zero's calling me up. Hey, we might be able to do this. Pops is calling me up. Hey, do you need anybody to fill in here? Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you. And it's not just for me. That's for everybody that loves this show, that comes in here, that hangs out every morning. Thank you so much. Maria, thank you. We love you guys too so much. And it's sometimes that is so, it's so difficult to see people in this space going after each other and taking advantage of each other or using each other or some crazy thing like that when there are so many good people out there, so many good people that either want to contribute, want to hang out, want to have a good time, want to enjoy themselves in the morning, want to laugh, want to cry, whatever it is. It's people like you guys. It's people like you guys that make this worth doing every single week. And why I don't ever want to walk away. No more storms. That's right. No more storms. I asked for it too because the thunder and the lightning started, and Eris was like, "You don't think it's going to be that bad, do you?" I'm like, "Nah." And then the hail started, and she goes, "Is that a tornado?" I said, "No." "Do you think we're going to have a tornado?" I'm like, "Nah." I asked for it. I should have been like knocking on wood the whole time. But we're both alive, and that's what matters. That's the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing, is that we're both alive and we're both okay. All this stuff can get replaced. All of it. Oh, but Loki, you can't do something. That motorcycle, that's 30 years old. You know, I wouldn't even know where to go to replace that thing. It's something my dad bought me when I was 15 because I was getting into motorcycles. I wouldn't know where to go to replace that. But it's just stuff. At the end of the day, it's just stuff. The record collection, it's just a record collection. The DVDs, the movies, the games, all that. Eris was like, "I'm really surprised you're not flipping out that Sparta won't turn on." I'm like, "It's just a computer. We're okay. House is okay. We have a place to live. Power's on." I'll take a hit. I'll take a hit for us being okay and the power being on and the house being okay. I'll take a hit for that. Damn the computer. Thank you, Pacific 414. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Burn El Perro to the ground while he's alive. Holy shit. I miss this. When I don't do this, I miss this. And then, I hop in here and I'm doing this and I see all this stuff going on the side and I see everybody talking and joking, and I will burn El Perro. Guys, if you aren't subscribed to Snowdub, make sure you check him out. Make sure that you check his channel out. Absolutely wonderful guy. Absolutely wonderful. One of the first people to call me. Didn't even know. I hadn't even put anything out. No, nobody really knew what happened. And the first people to call me to check was Snow. Because he heard about it and then had to call me. So, and he's got a show coming up later tonight. He's got not the Cotton Council, but Tuck and Roll show. Tuck and Roll, which we usually, let me see what I got here. Let me see. Where's Tuck? Tuck and Roll. Right. So, but yeah, he's got his Tuck and Roll show coming up. Like, I can't wait until Cotton Council starts up again. I can't wait for the Cotton Council to start back up again. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Cotton Council again. Tuck and Roll's fun. Tug and Roll's fun. It's funny. Bunch of great people. Love CM Piper. But I can't wait for the Cotton Council because that's when shit gets really crazy. Is when the Cotton Council comes back. Will we see Chulo Monster again? Yeah, of course you're going to see Chulo Monster again. He may even have a buddy that dresses like him show up. I don't know. But yes, we will see Chulo again. So. Can anybody believe that he got like misnamed? So that was an accident. That was totally an accident. He wasn't supposed to be named Chulo Monster. But that's what happened. So that's what we kept rolling with. So. Cotton Chaos on the Cotton Council. Yes. Absolutely. And who knows whose side Chulo is going to be on. I mean, he could go back to, he's been in jail forever. So he's been back in jail. He's been back in prison. El Perro might bail his ass out and be like, I will pay you in cookie dough. Okay. You never know. You have no idea what's going to happen. He could take anybody's side. Usually it's the highest bidder. So it's all about the money, 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 money. Dun-dun-dun. That should be his theme song. Ha, everybody's got a price. Boom. So. Marcus Felix, Chulo side forever. That's right. Cotton for life. Ow. So. Yeah, he'll go where the money is. He will go where the money is. Chulo as in handsome. That's what it is in Spanish. Or, yes, handsome, cute, whatever, cute monster, handsome monster. But that's not what it was supposed to be. That's not originally what it was supposed to be. So that just kind of happened by accident. ZBR, wish your streams was earlier. My time snowed up as I'm usually asleep when you're streaming. Usually, if he goes live at 9, if I jump on there, I'm on there till 11. My time, if that's during the week, that's hard as shit for me. Because after a stream, I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I've got to have time to chill out and like bring the levels down. Ooh, yeah, it has to come down just a little bit. Ooh, yeah, because I'm too hyped. It's for the madness. I've got to chill out a little bit. So I got to chill out for at least like an hour and a half after a show. Otherwise, I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'll do. So, and you know what, man? If you can't catch something live, catch the replay. That's the best thing you can do because it still counts. It still helps the algorithm. It still helps push everything through. It gives us a little bit of a boost, and it's nice. It's nice to come back to go to your thing and be like, holy crap, I got a message from like a show I did a year ago. Who the hell's watching a show I did a year ago? And it'll be like, hi, this is blah, 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 blah. Great stream with Mike. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, thank you. I can't believe people are still watching this shit. Yeah, CCDB knows. He was wired after all his shows. That's right. We were wired going up the stairs in Dallas. Trying to get up those damn stairs. Because we lost power to the elevators in the hotel we were in. And lost the AC. Because the power was out. That sucked. That absolutely sucked, man. It always has to do with power. It always has to do with power. Same here. Can't believe it either. We pour a lot of what we love into what we do. And I think that's why sometimes we take it so personally Yeah, the stairs. Everybody was pissed. Akimi was there. Thank you, Akimi. You and Daryl for reaching out. Everybody who's reached out. Arwen. So many wonderful people that have kicked ass, take name, chew bubblegum. Going up those stairs sucked. Everybody was pissed off about those stairs. Why do we have to go up the stairs? Because the elevators are out. You've got power in the building. Yeah, but it's like half the building was on one grid and the other half was on the other. And you're like, whose bright idea was this to have like half of the hotel on one grid and the other half on the other? That makes no sense. Yeah, dude, that is so cool. When someone messages out of the blue and they're like, um, hey, great stream. I can't believe you and Mike did that. Da, 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 or I can't believe you. I love it when Arwen does da 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 da. And you see that stuff and you're like, damn. It's still they're still getting somebody's getting joy out of it. Um, I love that. I absolutely love that. I am sorry to hear that, brother. I am so sorry to hear that. Um, it was great getting to hang out with you, bro. It was great getting to see you. Um, it was great getting. I got a picture of you holding those two books. I got a bunch of stuff that it's like a scrapbook of everything that's gone on for the past 4 years, and I was going through that the other day, and there's Mr. CBD holding his two books that he won from Adega, and he's like, "Yeah, look what I got." Um, Man, I wish we could hang out more, bro. I do. I wish so many people were closer, and we're all spread out everywhere. And that's one of the things. I'll tell you what, man. That is one of the things that amazes me to this day is that we're all spread out everywhere, but we've got such a kick-ass community, and we all come together for each other. And this community is so damn tight. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing that we're all, so many of us are this close and we live so far apart. Me and this guy right here, me and this guy have been trying to do a meetup for 2 years now. And it's like every time we do, one of us can't, nope, can't get there. Shit. Um, we almost met up in Dallas, and it was like I was there for a day, did the meetup, and snow came in the next day, and I was back in Houston that day. Um, it's just nuts, absolutely freaking nuts. So I can't remember what happened the second time, but we were supposed to meet up. We were supposed to meet up, and Snowdub couldn't make the second one, or I don't remember what the hell happened. Um, but it was nuts. Every time we've tried, it's been like, well, I'll be here this day. Well, I'm coming in this day. Well, I can't be there that day because I got to do this, this, and this. It's been terrible timing. I've been in Texas 3 times in the last 2 years and missed Loki every time. Yeah. Not this year though. We're gonna make it happen this year. It would be nice to be a little closer, like the same continent. I hear that. I hear that, Luis. Um, like I said, we're all. It's like everywhere. We're all everywhere, and it'd be nice if we could all be in the same place, even if it was like a week or something, just for a little bit, to meet everybody and hang out with everybody. I love doing the Valhalla meetups because we kind of get a chance to do that. We kind of get a chance to come together and to meet up. Um, there is no community like Valhalla. The kinship is support here. Suns are past. Thank you so much, Kimi. Thank you. Eris had such a great time hanging out with you. I had a good time hanging out with you and Daryl. Um, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And I think the more people lose sight of that, that's when things start to go downhill. Father Mucker, I have to drive to LA next month. Yak, I hate LA. Well, too bad we weren't closer. I'd go with you. I'd ride with you. Listen to some good tunes, BS in the car, and shit, I'd ride with you. I need to visit the motherland, England. My last name has a coat of arms there going back hundreds of years. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I am of Irish and Italian descent in that neck of the woods. Got Native American. So it's like all the hot-headed shit. It's like, yeah. I know we've got some German. So yeah, it's just like Italian, Irish, German, American Indian. Good luck. Good luck not getting pissed off at everything your entire life. Because when I was younger, it was not the same Loki you know today. I get hot. You guys know I can get hot, and I'll burn it down. Skull, burn that son of a bitch down. But when I was younger, it like on a dime, I'd be beating the shit out of somebody that even looked at me the wrong way. I didn't care. I don't know. It just, when you're young, you do stupid shit. We were talking about that. Me and Eris were talking, well, when you're young, you do stupid shit. And that's what we need. Valhalla road trip. Everyone pitch in and rent a tour bus. And that's how the world fell, right? We all got together. We drove to Washington and we burned that son of a bitch down. Because, yeah, Skull Mr. CCDV. What do I got? Let's see. You know what? Since we're talking about fire, let's just burn it down. Skull! Lime is morning to mischief. I can do a credible. Oh, top of that morning there to you. Zombie box reviews. How do you do it? Top of the morning. Hello. I gotta go to the pub and give me a pint. Go to the pub and give me a pint. That is what my great grandfather sounded like on my mother's side. So top of the morning there to you. Oh, look at the Irish and the leprechaun, eh? When I got back from Bosnia, I lived in the strip club. Money, 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 money. Dun, 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 dun. Right? So, Italian and American Indian is on my father's side. The Irish German is on my mother's side. So Italian and American Indian over here, Irish German mother over here. God help me. Too much of an angry thing. So guys, I know Snow Dub. Let me look at because I don't even have like YouTube open. Holy shit. I've been going off the side chat. It's so crazy. I didn't even have like anything else open. If I streamed over you, if I streamed over anybody, I'm sorry. I hadn't planned this out. It wasn't something I'd planned on doing. I did it because I was excited. We just got back from the store. Power's on. We did have to pick up a couple of things. Like you normally have to do after some bullshit like this. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just glad we're okay. I'm glad the house is okay. We're okay. And shit's not crazy, super crazy. So, let's see, before we get out of here, you can't worry about streaming over people, bro. There are hundreds of us. I know. And I didn't. I went live. I'm just saying, this is your normal time, because this is not my normal time. No harm, no foul. It was an impromptu, let's go for it kind of deal. An unlimited power stream. So if I can get back to the damn, there we go. Let's see, does Snowdub even have his, yes he does, 6 waiting. All right, so we're going to send you over there. We'll send you over to see Snowdub, the Muppet with a, the puppet with a Muppet, the Muppet with a puppet. I don't know. Something cool though. So yeah, 15 minutes till showtime. See you guys there. Much love. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter and thank you. Again, everybody that reached out, everybody that showed concern, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. You guys make all this worth it. So we will see you Monday morning for 0 hour. Have a great weekend, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.